As part of your preparation for an interview, you need to think about your presentation skills, and that will include how you're dressed and how you carry yourself at an interview. Always be neat and tidy. Have a haircut, make sure your nails are clean, your hands are clean. You need to be well groomed when you go out to meet your future employer. When you're preparing for an interview, it's a good idea to think about the outfit you're going to wear to that interview, and I would highly recommend that you speak to your agent before so you can plan what to wear. If you're interviewing at a bank, it's likely to be business dress, smart business dress. If you're interviewing for a creative role in an agency, it's likely to be casual, but it's definitely worth speaking to the agent before the interview to find out what they would recommend. One last thing before you leave the house, mind that super strong fragrance you like to wear. The interview rooms are usually quite small, and if you're wearing an overpowering fragrance, that's going to detract from your interview. So it's time for that all-important interview. You're dressed smart, you've arrived early, and the interview is about to start. So what are my top tips for a successful interview? Let me share them with you now. Relax and be present. You've prepared, remember, so you should feel calm before this interview. Greet the interviewers, making eye contact. Repeat their name, that way you won't forget their name in the interview. Listen. Listen carefully to some of the questions that you'll be asked. They're checking for your listening skills as much as your technology skills or your ability to do the job. But above all, I want you to be yourself. How amazing will it be if you spend an hour or 2 hours in an interview being yourself, and at the end, they offer you the job? Be yourself, always be yourself. Don't be afraid to have your own thoughts. That is, after all, why they're hiring you. The knowledge that you have, that you can bring to their business, the ideas that you can explore, those are important to the new client. Deal with any negative issues in a positive way. There are always going to be some awkward and slightly negative situations that you need to explain and discuss, but try to do that in a positive way. Make sure that all of your questions have been answered. Remember those questions that we took into the interview, you wrote down in preparation? It's really important that you make sure you've answered all the questions you have about the role and its responsibilities. At the end of the interview, ask them how they felt the interview went. Ask them if there are any questions they still have or areas of the interview that they're still unsure of. It allows you to be able to set the record straight or to improve some of the answers you've given. Your clothes should be fresh, laundered recently. Avoid coats that smell of smoke or bars that you visited frequently. Oh, I'm enjoying this now.